Help me, help my daughter. I carry great sadness in my bones. I carry the great shame and sadness I have for my family in my bones. Does that sound Japanese to you?
Vaguely.
I carry my sadness in my bones. No, that's not even close.
Sort of like harder ends, like the beginning and end, like ending words and sentences, like it's very hard. Like it's the inflection and the sort of what you emphasize, and you only talk while exhaling.
I have nothing but sorrow in my bones.
That's much better.
I have nothing but sad bones.
I am a Japanese language accent, linguist, so
Uh-huh.
I'm the perfect judge of that sort of thing.
My bones are very, very sad.
I never even thought about that, but the only talking while exhaling thing is like kind of
Did you
spot
just?
on.
Is that the first time you've ever really
Yeah, like
thought about that?
Yeah.
Really?
Uh-huh.
It's pretty impressive because it's incredibly accurate. I'll grab a thing so I can thing.
Cool.
I'm gonna do a thing so we can be bang. No.
Got a ding a ding dang, a dang a long ling.
All right. So, Frank, I'm back on. You know how, you know how they always say, how them kids be saying, "I'm back on my bullshit."
Yeah, I don't know how the kids say that.
Yep.
I'm back on my bullshit, getting crunk again.
Just getting
Kids these days always getting crunk.
pop locking and dropping
Yeah,
and getting
doing
crunk.
their, with their fucking PD Pablo and their
Razor scooters,
their
Heely
goddamn-
shoes,
exactly their oversized jerseys
and their band-aids under their one eye.
yeah.
So I'm back on my bullshit. I got a PlayStation 5 and I'm playing NBA 2K and I'm just getting I'm getting handled and getting called all kinds of racial slurs.
So you got a PlayStation, but what you really need, my friend, is PlayStation.
Oh
You
yeah.
gotta find some Jesus in your life. Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were gonna go a PlayStation. PlayStation.
The Asians ain't wrong about this one.
Oh wow. And the whole time I'm over here thinking all these Asians play PlayStation. Really,
Yeah.
they're just hitting church.
Yeah, they go to church to play.
Dude, they go to church to play, and they get a little play in.
Yeah, they're getting play. Like
Going to church to get a little play.
I mean, there's how many Asians in the world? Like most of them.
Most of them.
Yeah, most of them are Asians. So they're getting play.
So when we say Asian, does that like include India?
No,
Does it include?
I'm talking. I'm not talking East Asians.
Okay.
I'm talking like the Orient,
Uh-huh.
for
Gotcha.
lack of a better term, which I'm sure there's no better term.
Is Orient like an offensive term or something?
I mean, like it's dated for sure. Calling people Orientals is definitely frowned upon. It's gauche these
Can you
days. I
still
don't know if like
call-
calling it the Orient is like almost like calling I don't know if I've just gotten back from like the dark continent, Africa. Like,
I'm back from the dark continent.
I think it's like that was a double entendre. Probably I would imagine because like it was unexplored, mostly untaken when they called it that.
So
And
they were just like uncovering their little corner map. Like in video
Yeah,
games,
yeah.
you got to walk around.
the European empires
yeah.
were sort of like they only had like sort of coasts, and they
Mm-hmm.
they weren't high level enough to get like into deep into the Congo and the
They didn't have the upgrade.
yeah, exactly. They had the street barriers like the old GTA games
Mm-hmm.
to be able to unlock the inner Congo and like
The inner sanctum.
yes the exactly the sort of Midwest of Africa.
So hold up. Are we not allowed to call it like? Are we not allowed to refer to it as an Oriental rug?
No, that's grandfathered in.
Oh, that's grandfathered in. Mm-hmm. Thank God.
That's a type of rug. Same with the ramen Oriental flavor.
So when I'm talking about eating my girlfriend's Oriental rug, that's grandfathered in.
Yeah, I would say so. I mean, technically, you're allowed to say anything, and it's just, and everybody else is allowed to have their own, reaction to.
Crybaby opinion.
Yeah, like, well, dude, like, all these goddamn vegans out there, like, with just, I want to be a reactionary guy who doesn't know what to react to. Goddamn kids in there, like, they're damn gender fluid chia pets.
And they got their gender fluid chia pets, and then they say don't water it, because it might.
Yeah, water triggers the plants, and I want to
turn into mogwai. I actually want to
growing an afro on this Homer Simpson chia pet would be cultural appropriation.
Yeah, I was gonna actually dread my chia pet, my fucking Eric Clapton chia pet. I was gonna put dreads in it.
I want to put relaxer and a do-rag and get some like nice little tight waves on my chia pet.
It's gonna get a chia pet and process its hair.
Yeah,
get it real nice and shiny.
So funny.
How them fellas like their hair nice and shiny back then.
Like the beginning of the Malcolm X movie.
Oh yeah, dude. Zoot Suit Riot. Zoot Suit X.
Hell yes. Like it's funny. I'm pretty sure he goes to prison like halfway through a hair relaxing session. Like, he's only got half his head done.
Damn, they got Malcolm like that.
Yeah, dude, there's some dicks,
bro. They got Malcolm in the middle of getting his hair done.
Yeah, then fucking life's unfair,
Man. I bet he was like, y'all not the boss of me now.
In a way, he wrote a whole book stating that.
Dude. Fucking,
not so big.
You are not so big. Life is unfair.
Life is unfair. We say to the white man, you are not the boss of me now.
You are not
the boss of me, and you are not so big.
And you're not so big. Dude,
Denzel's pretty lit in that movie. He's awesome.
Who was?
Denzel played Malcolm X.
Oh yeah,
in the movie.
Denzel's Malcolm.
Yeah.
Swinging that chain in that fucking zoot suit scene.
Yeah, like when that walk they do across the street.
Isn't it him and Arsenio Hall?
No, it's him and Spike Lee.
Dude, him and Spike Jones?
Spike Jones is his buddy, because it's a Spike Jones joint.
Fuck, sick.
Everybody thought, you're crazy, Spike. Why would you make the Malcolm X movie? But I thought, like,
it's crazy. So what we did is
it's just like a music video.
It's just like a music video. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna have Denzel. And we're gonna have me, and we're gonna be in
huge choreographed dance number, like a la like
the beginning of Jackass,
like a Spike, or like a Spike, any sort of Spike music video too. Where like the Praise You one is like a choreographed dance in public. The Fatboy Slim one he does is,
and as Denzel's getting out of jail, he's gonna be in a big shopping cart, and they're gonna be blasting rocks at him. So, and I'll be following on my skateboard.
That's so good, dude. Spike, like
any movie done by Spike Jones.
Spike Jones.
Dude. Back then they didn't want me. Now I'm hot. They all on me.
I never thought of that one, bro. Spike Jones.
Who? Spike Jones.
All these damn kids today, and they're Mike Jones.
Mike Jones impersonations.
Yeah, like everybody's doing the fucking.
Everybody's doing their dude. What a time when I think Mike Jones and Lil Jon were, just out of each other's days, but people were doing Mike Jones to a Lil Jon.
Oh shit. Mike
Who?
Jones.
What?
Okay.
That'd be annoying, and I'm sure somewhere someone thinks that's the funniest thing in the world.
Yeah. Write in if you do think it's the funniest thing in the world, Ghost.
Yeah, Ghost, go ahead and write in. Let me know.
Yeah.
Dude. So that episode with Ghost was mad funny. I was not expecting him to have not Like, I've listened to podcasts, but I don't remember fucking that much. That dude came over here and damn near remembered like
Maybe it's because
all
he
of
knows
them.
us personally, and then he
Oh,
also
yeah.
seemed to take notes at the time of listening to.
That is true.
That's
He's
I think that
sitting
was.
there.
Mhm.
Dude, that's
I will say though,
kind of tight.
like he
What if we go full blown Tenacious D and just start like obsessing over Ghost and everything he does
Yeah, like
until he gets so disgusted with us?
I must say he should pay a little closer attention because he often misses my point, or as we saw in that episode, or sort of just takes my words to mean something slightly different, maybe even more charitable than what I really meant. And
How so? And do you have an example off the top of your head?
yeah, the the cult. I think it's a cult leader. He totally he missed the point on that one of me. Saying that like he thought I said I wouldn't be having like sex with my cult as a cult leader, and no, contrary. I just couldn't. I've been over this plenty of times.
We don't need to dig it back up.
No, exactly. And I made my case on the last episode.
Of course. I'm fair enough. So it seems like we're going to have a round 2. Ghost comes back on and has to debate why you're a bad cult leader. What's the debate?
No,
That you wouldn't be banging.
Yeah. He took mine as he's I'm the Koresh Osho hybrid type. He took my distance and like enigma and sort of like elusive quality to mean that I wouldn't be.
You wouldn't be plowing.
Yeah, exactly. But contraire,
Well,
I would be.
Ghost, I think what you're missing is that Frank's going to be plowing in the fields just like any typical cocksmith should be.
It's really like it's not even up to me if you're gonna run a cult.
You got to plow the fields.
Yeah, dude, we can't all be Heaven's Gate, and they're special.
Was Heaven's Gate no sex?
Yeah.
Ew.
Heaven's Gate was one of those weird cults where the cult leaders like seem to like mostly like stick by the rules and truly believe in the shit.
Ew.
I mean, that's what makes it so fascinating. It's because anybody could leave. And
Wait,
come back
that was Apple White, right?
Yeah.
Dude, he looked like Mr. Mackey from fucking South Park. Having trouble with that string? Frank's stringing a guitar for me.
I need like a little like something a pointy, sort of sticky, skinny thing. Maybe even like I could use one of these strings. Or that'd be perfect. I think. Yes.
How about that, pal? So now we're on the topic of music, guitars, everything. Frank's blowing up in Helstinky.
Bro, yeah.
Frank's about to take a fucking tour to Helstinky.
Yeah, dude. Well, shout out to my Finns. Like they're not. Wait till they hear the podcast if they like my music so much.
Oh God, I can't wait. I can't wait till they fucking get a load of this.
I'll tell you what. If only those of you who I don't know, like if you want to hear my music, you got to DM the Spotify directly because I'm not gonna say.
I'll take that pic. Do you need it anywhere?
Oh, thank you. Yeah.
But yeah, DM for Frank's music.
Mm-hmm. And if
just absolutely crushing in Helstinky, which blew my mind.
That's crazy. I'll a couple hundred fucking listens. I got into one of those Spotify playlists, and nobody. I guess like only a one that people in Finland were listening to.
Interesting.
I don't know because like there was no other. At least from what I could tell, like I mean, there might have been a couple stragglers, but they're no, even outside of Helsinki, there's no significant like boost.
Really?
Yeah, like
interesting.
It's all fucking Helsinki dogs.
Maybe, yeah, I don't know. That's pretty rad though. Maybe we can go over there and be pure whites.
This would be something we could do. And
yeah,
Finland,
I don't think we're white enough to be in Finland, dude. Honestly,
I don't know much about Finland.
I know enough to know that if I have a little bit of this, Italian blood in me, It's got a little bit too much color in it for them.
The thing is, though, they gotta need people, right? Like, I don't.
Dude, what if you blow up? I ride your coattails up there, and we get a couple of Helgas and Olgas.
Dude,
Some
now we're
fucking.
talking.
Remember the hot ass
live out the
fins
rest of
and
our days like Bobby Fischer, growing a beard and ranting about the government.
hell yeah, dude! I'll live out the rest of my days like fucking Varg Vigors from fucking Burzum and
Yeah,
Mayhem.
you be Barg, I'll be like Bobby Fischer.
Yeah, I'll be fucking white supremacist and complaining that my jail is inhumane because they are only giving me a PlayStation 2.
Yeah, like Anders Breivik.
Yeah, dude, just complain, be like, it's
Yeah.
not the right. Everyone has
Right,
PlayStation 5. I have PlayStation 2.
Campaigning to the fucking international like court of human rights and shit, like in the Hague to.
Yeah, and then you go up after the dude who's complaining about like fucking being tortured
Yeah.
by his government.
Yeah, the
getting
guy-
his tits cut off and fed to his daughter.
Yeah, the guys whose tits got fed to his daughter during the Balkan War, like.
And then you're like, yeah, well, I don't have PlayStation 3.
Yeah, I
My son outside of jail has PlayStation 5.
IKEA furniture.
Dude, I don't know
is
how to do a
bullshit.
Finn accent, but whatever.
IKEA furniture is bullshit. I want some solid antique.
My IKEA furniture does not hold up
I
my
have
fat ass.
no fucking idea how they sound.
Nah, I
And
think
I
you're
don't even-
right. I'm in my room and I make albums all day. Dude, you know that dude from Burzum after he killed fucking what's his name in Mayhem? You know the black metal story?
Vaguely, yeah.
Yeah. So, Mayhem gets started. The main dude who started it, Euronius or whatever, was more of a big picture guy, but Varg like nailed actually like the music aspect of it. And then he thought that Euronius or whatever the fuck's queer's stage name was, that he was not black metal enough and he was a queer. And
This is
He wasn't-
the problem
because-
inevitably with all like seemingly metal subcultures is that
well, he
know,
wasn't
like-
burning enough churches with him or something.
man, those guys like they're either like docile as fucking Hindu cows or they're out there burning churches. Those like Scandinavians, you know? Like
Going nuts. So he burns down churches, and then he ends up going and stabbing and killing Euronius or whatever. And then he doesn't get life. He goes to a jail
I don't
that's
think you can get life.
no,
there.
not up there. And he goes to a jail that's super nice and all that shit. They give him all the instruments he would need, and he
Really?
dropped like 20 albums.
For real.
He's incarcerated for 10, 15 years. He dropped 20 some odd albums. He fucking just absolutely dominated his catalog.
Damn, I'll go to jail if I could like make fucking.
Give you
records.
place that, dude. You can
Yeah.
rip around on fucking GTA Vice City and then turn around and make a fucking album.
Dude. Yeah, I mean that's like, three hots and a cot. You wouldn't have to worry about like if I could bring my truck too, then like
Dude, in their jail rooms, I think they even had like a couch so you don't have to masturbate in your bed. You got a whole separate jerking space, dude.
that's so fucking like man. I'll tell you what, like the penal system in those countries, like I don't. I feel like that could only work there. Like.
Yeah, no.
Like I know our prisons should be much better here, but like it's so the culturally so different. Like just the way people operate. People in America are so much more mentally ill, I think, and like are like beyond.
Dude, if we
they
had
don't rehabilitate anybody early on, which is what those countries probably like strive to do. So
well,
and there's
yeah,
also
they put
strong,
you in
like,
all those
safety net
classes and shit.
Like, so even like a lot of people, even if they're poor, they don't have to turn to like serious crime with huge sentences that just sort of reinforce your, you must be a criminal and shit. Because if you go to jail for something here and you become a felon, like you can hardly get any jobs. Like
Yeah, you go over there, fucking kill someone, become a felon, you get out, and you're still dropping albums.
right, like it's wild. I'll tell you what, the justice system there. I was watching that show with Bill Skarsgård that is dubbed, but it's called God damn it,
Dark?
Yeah, it was
Oh,
where he
that's a
played the
German show,
dude. He
maybe.
played the dude that Stockholm Syndrome's named after. Oh, Clark. I think it's just called Clark. Yeah, but
Okay.
he's like a celebrity criminal, like bank robber back in like the 70s and like the a little bit the 60s and the 80s, and
Oh,
like yeah, he would rob banks all the time, like constantly, like without a mask, like then tell him building like a profile, like a sort of Pretty Boy Floyd era gangster here, because he'd only ever get like 3 years or something, like in jail,
damn.
and he'd bust out of jail all the time,
So
like
hold on, you get 3 years. If you rob a bank and you stow the cash away, you get popped for 3 years.
he did that in one case, yeah, like,
Damn.
and yeah, it was a trip, and he busted out of jail for like with like,
What, they just give you a slap on the wrist for breaking out of jail?
for fucking anything. He stabbed a guy 20 times at one point in like an argument with a little knife, and the guy didn't die.
What
Didn't
country
die,
is this?
This is Sweden.
Yeah, you cannot. Sweden. Jürgen Dürgen. Sweden Dürgen. Is that Sweden?
Yeah, it sounds that as far
That's
as I
right.
know.
As far as I know.
know,
You can't be stabbing people while you're in jail. It's
Yeah,
not good.
He stabbed a guy on the outside like the day he got out of jail.
Why would you get out to jail and stab a guy? You're going to come right back in.
He went to a little midsummer like sort of like festival thing, and
Oh, dude, he came out with that big cartoon hammer.
oh, dude, like it was nuts. The guy told him basically to leave because he was, just a unruly fucking menace at this place, and the dude swung on him, and then he got this little fucking carving knife and stabbed the guy a bunch of times.
Jesus
and
Christ.
It was crazy, man. That dude, the whole Stockholm syndrome thing too. So a guy was like robbing a bank, had a bunch of hostages, and like this guy Clark, he knew this guy. That guy knew Clark from the inside, like in prison, and thought Clark was the coolest dude. And the guy, one of his demands was to get Clark in there, and like basically the government was like, okay, well, we'll send him in like as sort of undercover, like took him out of jail and sent him into this like live hostage situation to like team up with the bank robber, like in secrecy,
Really?
yeah, to try and like, yeah, it's just wild. And
So what? So the bank robber was, talking to the cops, and they were.
Yeah, one of his demands was
Wait, what's it called when you got somebody's got a negotiator?
Mhm.
So he's negotiating with the cops, and he goes, "All right, bring me Clark.
yeah, basically
I really want to see Clark.
yeah, and then,
He's just gay for Clark. He's trying to bang her or
He's
something.
totally like he's just like
Dude,
he's a chicken thief who like thought Clark was cool because Clark was always in the newspaper since he was a teenager, like because he's constantly like he was a celebrity criminal.
He's pulling
which
a
was-
Philip Seymour Hoffman from Boogie Nights, but burglarizing. It's like, yeah, I just robbed this bank.
It was
You
almost
think
like
it's
a Corey
cool?
and Trevor sort of thing.
Really?
Yeah, like
Ugh.
where like Clark thought the guy was an idiot, and like and
Did he use him
I mean
for sex?
he like definitely used him for a lot of things, like because Clark was definitely like a sociopath of like sorts too.
So
like,
when they brought Clark in, did he get in on the bank robbery, or did he operate with the
That's-
government knowing he?
that's the
This
thing
is
is like it
interesting.
went on for a while, and like they weren't sure if like they had made a mistake and let him in there, and he is now teaming up with the guy, or if like he was working to like sort of undercover to keep him calm from killing everybody because he was all hopped up on amphetamines and shit and
Well, yeah.
going nuts and so like basically but Clark like the captors, the hostages wound up empathizing with Clark and everything because he was like the decent one, and that's where the Stockholm syndrome comes from.
Oh, they empathize with
Like
him
the-
and
with
not the
their
crazy
captors.
fucking.
Yeah, and it's like it's a weird thing because like they Clark wasn't really one of their like captors in the traditional sense. It's a weird like unique situation where he was sent in there like something they never do here. Pull like
Never. It'd be like, we're gonna need a.
hand him a gun and send him into a fucking live hostage situation.
What?
Like
It'd be like
a
that.
guy who's like just has no respect for the law and like
All right, McMichaels, we know you've robbed every bank here
Yeah.
on the East Coast, but damn it, we need you to go in there. Some guy is obsessed with you, says he's got a picture of your penis. He'll stop robbing the bank if you go and talk to him.
It's so
Here's a
funny.
gun.
Like he marches into like the president of like some bank's office and demands like two. He's got a double barrel, no mask, like demands like 2 million in like cash in a duffel bag, and like they don't have enough in the one bank. So like there was another bank president having a meeting with that bank president. His bank's across the street, so they had to get 1 million from his bank
You just
too.
skip across the street
Yeah,
to
like,
get the other
They
mill.
sent the like one of the tellers. He sent one of the tellers over across the street. And yeah, like
Jesus Christ.
it's
How much? Like, how big is 1 million in cash? Presumably
You know,
all hundreds.
duff like
Is it like a briefcase, a duffel bag?
it's duffel bag for sure, duffel bag or two maybe. Like it was. I think. I mean,
Damn.
I guess it would like. I mean, you can only
You going
like
to rob a bank with a double barrel? Just a double barrel?
Yeah, like no mask. You're already like a wanted fugitive in that country for like, cause he just slip out of the country for like a while and stuff too to like not what cash.
Well, I guess we
There's
are.
wanted posters of him up and
Yeah, this is a different country where the people like they see a gun and they're like, "Oh my god!"
big time. And like he's also like a strangely charismatic and like good looking like lady killer type of guy too. So like he's able to like get people to like him and like
Damn.
is
I ought to look into this.
yeah,
fella.
it's an interesting like it's a limited series like where Bill Skarsgård plays him and
This show is dong.
I think it might.
Nice. Dong Skarsgård.
I think I think it does actually. Now that I'm thinking about it.
Sick.
Yeah. It's
Because that's exactly needed in a fucking mini series about a bank robber. Scars dong.
this is a European show and it's I guess they eventually like Netflix bought it or whatever and like it's dubbed or subbed I guess like
Mm-hmm.
I watched the the dubbed version. It was pretty good like because I think Bill did his own dubbing like for the most part and he still has the proper accents and everybody still has the proper like accent and
Nice.
stuff like
So it's not distracting.
yeah right
That's good.
it's a good dub like for sure like but
I haven't gone back to watch fucking Chernobyl, but that's one of the most egregious dubbings ever.
yeah aren't they British?
Yeah, everyone's British.
That's so fucking stupid.
Why wouldn't you drop in at least a fucking
To me like ever since Inglorious Bastards there's making any European like German, Russian, British is like unforgivable now like since
Mhm.
like Inglorious Bastards is so at least get like Russian actors or actors
Yeah,
or
do they
actors who can
not
do
have
convincing
those
Russian
motherfuckers?
accents.
Yeah.
It's like I don't know, I think it's just a British sort of
Like how they
sort
tell
of
the tale or something.
egoism sort of thing or something. Like I think it's a British show and it's a sort of British centric thing. It's just that we fucking make them all like British because I mean Russian accents are hard to do for people who don't like naturally like speak the language and
True.
it's hard to do in a convincing way. Like
True.
yeah, like they not make it sound like cartoonish.
Wasn't in the movie Valkyrie, was Tom Cruise supposed to be an American?
No, he was a German, I think.
And he didn't even try an accent,
No,
did he?
no, not at all. Like
Absolutely.
it was dumb. I think did he play like Rommel or something in that? I
He
can't remember.
was some dude without like a hand and an eye, and I think he had a wooden leg
Let me see if he played like Rommel in that. Like, I guess.
and one tooth bigger than the other. I think that's just how he
Off-center,
normally
yeah.
looks. Dude, if I had one tooth, I think I kind of have one tooth bigger than the other.
Well, it's not really what he had. He's just got his jaw is like off center from the rest of his face, like to where right below his nose, like the middle of his face is one of the middle teeth.
Oh, creepy.
Like and his whole like it's not bigger, but his whole like bite and smile
It's
is
just
like
to the side.
it's shifted. Yeah.
Yeah, Andy's only like 5 foot.
Right. Let's see.
Poor crooked face, dude. Fucking.
Okay, so he played
Yo, Frank.
yeah.
You think I get a puff off your vape?
Yeah.
I want to puff off your vape. It's disgusting.
Well, fucking more for me.
Hey, Frank, you think it's cool if can I bomb a puff off your vape?
I'll shotgun one into your mouth.
Will you shotgun a vape it in my mouth?
Yeah, I got Beach Day flavor. It's not that good.
Will you blow your vape in my ears like we did the dogs?
Yeah. Like, the thing about this flavor, like, being not as good is it has lasted me a lot longer because I'm not constantly sucking on it all day.
Whoa.
So, yeah.
So you're just a sucking machine.
No,
Say
I wouldn't put it that
would
way.
Do you have an oral fixation?
No, it's more to do with my hands.
Whoa. Oh my God.
My whole life I've been searching for something to do with my hands.
I think you found it, dude.
Social situations, yeah. Cigarettes are better because vapes just, you know, they have a sort of low T vibe to them.
They do have a low T vibe to them, and it seems like if you're in a social situation, you need something to do with your hands. Vaping is like the one step above just jerking everyone off around you. That's how gay it is.
Yeah, like more or less, but it's for me. It's
Smoking
cigarettes.
cigarettes.
It's an economical thing.
Smoking cigarettes is like getting jerked off. Vaping is jerking off.
That's why I like to smoke cigarettes in social situations and stuff. And but like I switched to vapes to like save money and like mostly and also because
do they save? Well, they're like 10,000 hits in one of those things,
it's like
aren't
5,000 in this. Yeah, like $20-$25, and it lasts me. At the very least, it'll last me like 3 days. Most of the time, it lasts me a week. Like, and that is a lot more cost effective than pack a day, which is what I was smoking.
Damn.
Yeah, especially
that's a pack a day. I mean, like the act of smoking a pack a day, I don't see that being terribly hard because I could probably smoke a pack's worth of joints in a day. I can see that, but like the cigarettes are fucking
when you're in the
expensive, dude.
Yeah, they are. Like, and it's like in the I kind of just like wanted to quit them too because in like the summertime, like it just like it's like it got to be just a chore getting through them.
Yeah, it's hot.
And also like for my work too, like it's hard to get away for a whole cigarette, whereas you could step into a closet for fucking a couple vape hits.
Or if you're a king, you just ghost that hit.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I've done that plenty of times. Like,
God.
Like you get the on pouches too.
Oh,
like,
you get the on pouches.
I got 2 on pouches in. I'm vaping.
Whoa, you throw in a fucking horseshoe on pouches and then you're tugging vapes.
Like there's not much better if you're in a work situation where you can't break away to vape.
Just horseshoeing some ons.
Yeah,
my God,
ons are nice, man.
Nice, bro.
Ons are real nice.
Nice. Fucking I think I'm glad weed went recreational and all that, but I think my bosses and all that, like, it's pretty obvious. I just reek of weed all the time, and it's pretty fucking embarrassing.
Yeah, I mean that weed.
So I've been thinking about picking up smoking Black and Wilds.
Weed's like a step above vaping as far as like
the jerking off. Yeah, it's tough. The problem is my weed addiction or habit is rooted in social. It's my social, what I bring to a party or something, because I don't really like drinking all too much, and I'll smoke, and it would help me get laid. But you don't need weed to get laid anymore, and now I'm just like this stoner loser, and bitches are like, you don't always have to be high. I'm like, what are you talking about? I'm gonna step outside and smoke. I'll be right back. I always like make it a point whenever I'm hanging out with someone, like, hey guys, I'm gonna go outside and smoke a doobie.
Yeah, I can need like.
Hold on,
I'm gonna smoke a cross joint outside real quick.
I don't think he heard me on the other side. Hold on, Michael. Don't tell me yet. Hey, I'm gonna go smoke a doobie. Like, make sure everyone knows.
Does anyone want to go Dutch on a fucking spliff?
420.
I got this percolator.
Got this double percolator skirt sidecar.
homemade
wig-wag glass, and
yeah.
it's gonna go right to your head.
They blew. I got this bong that looks like the Twin Towers.
And when you light the bowl, it's the airplane exploding. When you cash the bowl, it shoots into the fucking like, Twin Towers.
It's almost a shame to clear it because you see the smoke billow out. Like, the carb is where the plane hit.
Carb where the plane hit. And then and as you hit it, it actually is heat activated glass where the steel beams will get red.
Yeah, I guess I do it out of respect, honestly. Like, cause I may be a pothead, but I'm also a patriot.
Yeah,
and a truth seeker.
I'm a patriot. See what I did?
Those guys definitely exist,
dude. I fucking hate weed dudes, and that's why like I really, really want to stop smelling like weed because like. The moment like you smell like whatever, I don't know my boss, I don't know them all too well, but what they assume, I can only assume is just the worst.
You don't usually smell like it to me sometimes.
But you know me, like, I got my asshole fucking, I'm afraid that I stink like shit, weed, BO, cum, and bad, like just bad food or something.
Worried about like there goes Pooty's coming smelling like Cinnamon Toast Crunch again.
There goes Pooty just smelling like cereal milk.
Mm-hmm. Cereal and cum.
I mean, that's probably more accurate because I'm usually just dude, I've been going to town on some Cinnamon Toast Crunch. You know, at the store, they do boxes, sure, whatever. Now they do the fat sack. Where it's just like 3.5 pounds.
It's like a sandbag.
Dude, I'll fucking clown. This is how disgusting it is. I'll eat a bowl, or if I'm running low on time, I'll just get one of my coffee thermoses, pour a bowl in there, and I'm just like chugging fucking cereal milk and chewing on the way to work.
Dude, cereal's not that good. I don't know.
Yeah, it is, bro. What are you talking about? How is it not that good?
I don't know. I've never liked cereal that much.
It is the perfect two-step meal that makes my fat sugar craving ass happy.
If I eat sweet before savory for like first thing in the day, like I get the terrible stomach ache and nausea.
I don't even eat savory. I only eat sweet all day.
I get terribly like ill if I like have sweet before savory. I don't know. That's why like sometimes my parents make pancakes. I'm like, make some bacon or something too, because I can't just eat nothing but pancakes and syrup for breakfast.
Just drinking that
I need some salt in me.
Dude, that's what I'm honest to God, I'm super worried that like at some point I'm just gonna get hit, train wrecked with beatus.
Oh, we are.
Oh yeah, and I've been paranoid that I'm creeping up on a kidney stone.
You're not really.
My pee smelled funny.
I don't think that didn't really indicate a kidney stone. That indicates other problems, but like
fuck, it's not good.
But at least it's not diabetes because your pee's gonna smell sweet. When
you have beatus?
Yeah.
Oh, thank God, my pee smells vinegary.
Yeah, like that. You're a healthy fucking. It smells like it's got a healthy sort of.
My piss smells rancid and disgusting.
Sort of healthy sulfuric smell to it.
So as long as my pee doesn't smell like.
Is it the shade of like sun-kissed iced tea too? Like sort of light brown.
No, it's like. I mean, it's like pouring apple juice into a fucking cup. It's like a gold.
As you see, ideally, it should look like Sam Adams beer.
Dark? Mm-hmm. What? Just like completely fucking mud water?
Yeah, and like only about just about that much should even come out at a time.
Most of it should be foam, actually.
Yeah. It where like it's so like weird thick and like a small amount that the water in the toilet isn't even completely overtaken by the color. It just sort of sits as a cloud.
Like, once you pee into it, it's just, you just see it.
It's very like, I never can remember when it comes to viscosity, whether high or low is, thick or thin.
High viscosity
is thin, I think.
Yeah, it's more watery. A thick, low viscosity is like sap.
Yeah. That's the way I understand
and
it.
if I'm wrong, don't anyone.
Because it's one of those zones where I think it's the opposite
me.
of how you'd like expect.
Well, what's nearsighted versus farsighted?
I think nearsighted is where like you need glasses for reading, and farsighted is where you need them for say like driving, but it also could be one of those things where it's the opposite, like viscosity.
That's what I'm saying. So at trivia the other night, which oh man, we could have used you. There were some rounds that you would have slammed on, but well, it was like what country singer held a song in the top 100 for 60 years?
And that was that would have to be. Oh man, it wouldn't. Let me think on that one for a second. That top 100 for that long, it'd have to be like maybe Johnny Cash.
We'll always
Who was
love
it?
you.
Oh, is
Dolly,
Dolly
baby.
like that? Her version of that, or
I don't know what song. It was just it was Dolly. I think it was Jolene actually.
that would make sense. Yeah. Okay.
Then there's another one that was like there's just a lot of country stuff.
Damn, yeah, like that's
They asked one that was a fucking Garth was the answer
yeah.
to, and I knew it.
nice.
But anyhow,
G.
baby, fucking G. Fuck, what was I saying about trivia? Oh, we go in there. It's me, JD, his brother, David Cruz. You know, the dogs. We're all right. But we look around. There's tables like 8, 9, 10 people. And you know those fucking assholes where you look at a table of 9 people and 4 of them have fedoras or some sort of like not a baseball hat. Like some sort of notable hat, you know, you like, oh, you faggots have been looking forward to this all week.
I do feel like there's a limit to your team to where like having so many people, it becomes a detriment because it might be hard to reach a consensus on some of them. Where I'm sure there's like a middle ground where like,
dude,
like 5 to 6 is probably like
yeah, but I mean, this table, it was like they were a family, so it was like the dad, everyone, but they were like an autistic family. Like the dad looked like Pappy McPoyle. He was like holding a walking stick while he sat. It was insane. It was like he was fucking, you know, he sat at the head of his table and then he acted as if he was lording over the restaurant because his gay faggot family kept getting the. It was like, what's the name of, what do you call the teeth at the front of an ice skate? What the fuck? Why would that be in the sports category?
That's
how gay.
I have no fucking clue what that's even called.
So we just said teeth. We were way
like,
wrong, but it doesn't matter.
Do you remember what they were called?
No, dude. Because the dude who does the trivia kind of pisses me off, too. Because it's like, you know when you hang out with a clique of people and you're the outsider? Mm-hmm. I always feel like JD, me, David, and whoever's on our team, we're the outsiders. Because everyone's like in on it. This dude reads his shit so fast, and it's almost like you got to know, like, he knows all the people, too. And it's fucking annoying. He'll answer the question and I'm like, did you answer the question or were you talking to the fucking dude at the bar?
That was like kind of unclear at certain times, like whether or not like
it was so fucking annoying. And I don't trust any white man who wears open-toed shoes all the time and is, you know, he's got like short fat dude calves, like humongous calves.
Yeah.
If you wear open-toed shoes all the time and you're not an Indian guy, immediate questions.
One of those guys, gym shorts in the winter. And
yeah, gym shorts or cargo shorts or whatever the fuck reason to pretend like you're not cold so you can flex on your babe and color guard. Fucking Alex Brandt, you retard. Fuck that kid, dude.
Definitely a dude who wears fucking jeans, Levi's boot cut to the pickup game.
Dude, wearing jeans to sports.
To lift weights and
just doing sports and denim.
Yeah.
No.
Like that guy,
that's an autistic move for sure.
It is like it's insanity. Like,
and it's not like you're fucking some third world country where it's like those are the only clothes
gym
you
shorts
own.
are not expensive. In fact, they're much cheaper than Levi's.
Much cheaper than the Levi's you're trashing out here on the football field.
Yeah. Like I don't know, just me like. Range of motion, man, it's like, yeah, and plus those jeans be soaking wet.
They get so heavy and hard to run in.
Yeah, big time. And they weren't like.
How much have you ever soaked a pair of jeans? Like pissing? Like have you ever like soaked some jeans?
Like pissing myself? I mean,
how much have you just like unloaded? Like and not including your baby cannon shit up your neck. Like as
I've
an
never
adult,
pissed my pants awake as an adult.
you've never.
No, not.
Not like you're super wasted. It's Mardi Gras. You can't pee, and you're holding it, and you end up pissing your pants.
No, it's never come to that. I'll have to like find a spot to like tuck away and pee for sure. But like, no, I've never pissed my pants because I've have to pee so much when I drink that like I always am keeping tabs on where a bathroom is nearby. But yeah, like that's yeah,
I've
no, I've pissed a lot, like, drunk, passed out asleep in college, like where I could easily have probably soaked a pair of jeans.
oh man,
Like yeah, like,
so
it's all the way
sopping.
up your ass
Oh
somehow.
yeah,
Yeah.
dude. I've gotten this like I've had to pee really bad before, and start doing the one leg when you're dancing, trying to
Yeah,
get your
yeah.
belt, and you can't get your belt, and by the time you get the zipper and it's done, you start pissing and you haven't pulled your dick out of your pants yet, and by the time you do, then it flips it up into your shirt and you just piss on the inside of your shirt.
So I'm very conscious of where my shirt is when I'm pissing. Like definitely lift up the front of it because like you know, yeah, like it's too easy to fucking if you wear tall shirts and stuff. Like,
Oh yeah.
fall down.
Well, dude, it's just one of those things. It's like if you piss on your clothes so much that it's like, what the like you can't cover this up.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Yeah. Like it's
like you shit your pants, but it's only in your underwear. You can throw your underwear away. You shit your pants, but it goes through your underwear. It's on your pants. We're in a panic mode.
yeah. Wearing light colored khakis or chinos. Like
Fuck.
thank God I've never shit myself. As
Or
an adult. Well,
yeah,
not really,
gray
like,
sweatpants.
and
It's
not
bleeding through.
Yeah, like I mean, not the only exceptions are like stomach flu one time, but I've never publicly shit myself as an adult.
Yes, I have. Twice, 3 times, maybe more. Publicly, I don't know about publicly, but I've been like, I was laying right here on the couch. I was on my phone watching fucking reels, and I farted, and it didn't feel like I was gonna shit, and I farted, and went.
Whole dude came out.
A little bit of a dude came out, and that was a problem. Dude came in, said hello.
I was wondering like how many people like have shit themselves and completely voided their bowels.
Just a
like,
full blown dude.
yeah, or you
Oh my
you didn't have to
God.
go anymore once you finally do make it to the toilet.
Dude, I didn't completely void in my pants, but back in middle school, Abby Zhang was having a party, and they only had one bathroom that we could use, and it was like at the top. The party was in the basement. You walk up the stairs, and the bathroom's right at the top of the stairs. And her folks were hanging in the living room, right like caddy corner from the door. So if I dumped the whole party and her parents, and God forbid her super hot sister upstairs, would have smelt my fucking dude. So
Yeah,
what did
yeah.
I do? I panicked, and I left thinking, hey, I could run down the street, through the creek, and up into my neighborhood, back, and I go take this dude at home. Forgetting completely exactly how far away this actual run was. As soon as I open the door, get on like the front step, I'm like, I'm shitting my pants. I'm going to shit my pants.
You got to plan that out before you even have to shit. Like if you know it's coming, but like
It was
it's not
nuts.
Yeah.
And I start like walking quickly. And I'm feeling it bubbling and like,
Oh no.
like into my pants. I go across the street onto their neighbor's like fucking side of the house. I just unleash hell. Just spray shit all over it. So that's the closest I've come to completely voiding. But because it wasn't like I can hold it. It was like, oh, it's coming.
Right. Yeah, I'm talking like without even being able to pull your pants down, completely voiding into your.
I mean, I voided more than half of it into my pants. I like the rest of what I pooped out was because I had to just like, and then I took my outside of my pants, wiped all of my shit off. I took my shirt, made it a diaper, and called my mommy to come pick me up.
Man, there's been times where I feel like I've come close while driving and all that, like and stuff like, say, driving from Laclede to my parents' house or something.
Yeah.
Like
Oh
I'm
yeah.
drinking Red Bulls and it hits me part of the way through to the point where like it's taken all of the like mental capacity I have to like keep my ass closed.
Dude, it's like have had that exact same thing, and it's like it causes you to almost like a Buddhist monk, fucking
Hmm.
through sheer pain and agony and nothing but brutal
It's like a
pain.
Doctor Strange comic where he has to keep mentally like focused on this one thing, so like all his enemies can't like rip him apart from his psyche, like
Dude,
and
it's
like
like there's this horror movie. It's a French horror movie, it's super brutal, called Martyrs, and they just torture these bitches until because they're trying to get them to see the other side or whatever, and like through sheer pain they find like what life is and whatever,
yeah,
and
they
like that's what it is. Holding my shit so hard my eyes are turning brown. I'm going into the fucking afterlife.
like
I'm
yeah.
speaking with DMT entities.
Dude, like it's
I'm
like
transcending.
yeah, you're seeing the fucking the what is it, the clockwork elves and
Oh,
the
dude, I fucking
machine
yeah.
elves and shit.
I'm fucking seeing like the time dwarves unravel.
Seeing
Fucking,
fractals and shit.
I am a fractal, and I'm about to fractal my pants if I don't get the fuck home.
Yeah, and like it's almost like a video game with a time limit to where like you hit a little checkpoint and then you fart a tiny bit and it buys you some time.
Oh, dude, yeah, thank God, it's fucking checkpoint, time
Yeah,
checkpoint.
playing
Yeah,
Superman 64, trying to get to the toilet.
fuck. It's almost like any video game where you have to like run towards the screen. That it's like that same kind of fear. I don't know what's gonna happen. Like I know there's this monster shit behind me that I'm running from, but I don't know the obstacles coming up. I don't know
And
the red lights
the
coming.
closer you intellectually know that you're closer to the toilet, the more intense the feeling becomes.
Oh, the shit becomes so piercing. Have you ever had a shit? It feels like someone's like pinching your asshole. Like it's like this sharp, sheer pinch in the side of your
I
ass.
feel like I have. I feel like I have had lots of different kinds of shits.
Dude, I've been having some fucking ruthless shits to where it's like I almost want to put a camera in there just to see, like, get my like face reaction, but I almost don't want to because I'm sure it looks brutal.
And be like who for
I'm
who?
in there just like I'm like crying and my eyes are like
You're, like,
bloodshot
twisting
red.
your torso like one whole way to like trying almost like you're a tube of toothpaste.
Yeah, I can't squeeze anymore, so I just start
Like a
trying to
trunk
twist.
twist, yeah.
I got some guy to come in to roll my legs up, trying to get all the shit out the bottom.
Yeah.
Oh fuck, dude! I tell you how I fucked up. Yeah, I told you I backed my toilet up mac and cheese.
we talked about bone
I
broth.
forgot about my bone broth. Yeah. It's pretty embarrassing because I got the bill. Yeah, so I thought because I rent this place, like you know how you rent an apartment, your maintenance, some shit, it would come with it. So no, I had to call the people and they sent out a maintenance guy and then they sent me a bill. And what the fucking bill was bathtub backed up because of noodles. This is like all my documents, my dude.
Because of bone broth.
Because of bone broth.
Can I build your pepino?
A little bit of my, huh? Oh yeah, Pepine. Yeah, you want to take a break? Or actually, we hit an episode. We gone.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. Well, Godspeed. Fuck Britain.
Shout out Germany, shout out India, shout out Helsinki.
Shout out Germany. Shout out India. Shout out Helsinki. All my Bobs in India and all my dogs in fucking Helsinki. Frank's biggest fans. And fucking the main man himself and fucking Hesse. Holla at your boys.